microphone? Do I need a microphone? Okay. Oh gosh, that's really loud. Okay, so first off, I think my sparkly dress is interfering with the. All right. Okay, so thank everybody for being here, first of all. We are just a little bit behind schedule, but nonetheless, we'll kick this off. So,
I guess first off, right?
today,
All right, welcome everyone. Thank you for being here on our special day. Today we celebrate love, the unity it creates, the perseverance it inspires, and the happiness it brings. Whether you gave us life, we gave life to you, or you walked beside us along the way, your presence here means the world to us.
over 888 weeks ago, we said I do on top of the Stratosphere Hotel in Las Vegas on the Big Shot ride, which was at the time the highest ride in the world. At over 1,000 feet high, the ride launched us at 45 miles an hour in the air and pulled 45 in the air and pulled 4 Gs on the way down. There are a few people here who were able, I'm just gonna start all over. I'm gonna tell you right now, I have these eyelashes on, and I'm really having a problem like thinking. It is really killing me. So I did not prepare for that. That was something that I just added because it's a long story, but I'm gonna start this all over. Where's the camera? Okay. Over 888 weeks ago, we said I do on top of the Stratosphere Hotel in Las Vegas on the Big Shot ride, which was at the time the highest ride in the world. At over 1,000 feet high, the ride launched us at 45 miles in the air and pulled 4 Gs on the way down. There are a few people here who were able to make it to our wedding. Lou, I am sure you were secretly relieved when you were pregnant and unable to ride, but thank you for being there. To Diane, who is here today, and Erica, who couldn't make it, thanks for not thinking twice. Lastly, to Danny, for taking one for the team and distributing the ride evenly so we did not die.
All right, before we recite our vows, we have a special surprise. Let's rewind 888 weeks back to August 8th, 2008, the night of our wedding, 1,000 feet high in the Las Vegas sky.
All right, and so this part here is where this was supposed to be hooked up and ready to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit play. We kind of tested it earlier. I don't know, a lot happens when you're out taking photographs, but hopefully it will turn on somehow. Does anybody see it? Is that a yes or a no? Okay, here we go. Now, apologize ahead for the screens. This is all real. So what you're seeing now here is us walking up to where we got married. But I don't hear it.
Yeah, it's muted at the bottom.
It's the other music playing.
So you have to go back to that tab.
Okay, hold on. I closed it out. Sorry guys, I'm not this is a Mac. I don't Mac at work yet. Okay, let's try this again.
Hit the sound button, there you go.
So there's a lot of wind noise because we are up there. All right, yes, so here we go. The wind will cease and you'll be able to. only about 10 minutes long. So yeah, as y'all captured the view, right? That's the best clip with the view, and then here we're just riding, getting on, trying to evenly distribute the ride. There were a lot of people who already waited in line, and we kind of booted them out of the way so we could get married. And then we were having a hard time just getting more people. We couldn't start the ride unless there were more people since we're so high. Such a safety hazard. So then at this point, everyone knows how Keith is and how convincing he can be, and he's just a man of his words. He was able to convince Danny to let go of his duties as video recording, and also convince the other guy that was sitting there to move, so we could get married. And I think the most that you can get from this is maybe just like the fear in our eyes, chickening out, all that.
This is evidence that I once had hair. That was a little dramatic. Okay, there we go. All right, so that was the wedding, and as you saw, we were not able to do vows there because it was just very different, and who wants to
talk about that when you think you're gonna die. So yes, so this is a untraditional way to renew our vows, but we're here now. And so now I am gonna read my vows for the very first time to Keith. And I hid him somewhere because he's sneaky. So. First off, I can't believe it's been 888 weeks since we first said I do. The big shot ride we got married on was wild, but it's nothing compared to the roller coaster we've been on together since then. I'm so grateful we finally decided to celebrate this moment with the people who've been part of our journey. The short version of what I have to say can be summed up in the words of a modern English song. I can't sing it because everyone would probably evacuate like we're having a fire drill. But I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. We shared life's sweetest moments and weathered some tough storms. Through it all, love has been our anchor. We've learned to be honest, patient, kind, and forgiving. We see things in each other that we don't see in ourselves. You understand me, even in the moments when I have no words. Most importantly, you love me during the times when I struggle to love myself. I promise to keep it real with you and say what needs to be said, not just what's easy to say. I promise to keep growing older and wiser with you, and to keep challenging us to be better versions of ourselves. Through God's grace, I promise to remain by your side, nurturing our relationship with tenderness and respect. I vow to support your dreams and share in your sorrows and triumphs. I'll always be your confidant, co-pilot, cheerleader, dinner date, teammate, travel agent, tour guide, and workout buddy. And above all, I promise to love you more than yesterday. I think back to some of our most challenging seasons, like moving from our old house on Timberlake Run, surviving COVID quarantine, and co-parenting 3 children, now young adults, saying goodbye to Layla, and even a complete overhaul of our diet and lifestyle. We've had our share of hard times, but the hardest thing for me to do is imagine a life without you by my side. Our marriage has grown into a love I never knew existed. In a world where it's easy to give up, we've chosen to show up for each other. So today, I take you, Keith, as my coupon partner in crime, to have and to snuggle, for better or for worse or as worse, for richer or poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to challenge until death do us part. I'm still down. You are my ride or die. I give you my hand and my heart.
Wow, that was amazing. And so mine's not as long, but I just have to feel. Yeah, wow. All right. Gina, 17 years ago, on August 8, 2008, we shot off on a ride in Las Vegas instead of saying vows. Today, I finally get to say them. From the very beginning, we've done life our way. Together, we've raised 3 amazing children and our blended family. We've traveled across continents, laughed through adventures, and built a love that is uniquely ours. We faced challenges and temptations, but every time we chose each other. We choose love, forgiveness, and a bond that only grows deeper with time. So today, I promise again to keep choosing you, to love you unconditionally, to laugh with you endlessly, and to walk beside you for all the years ahead. Gina, you're my heart, you're my soul. I love you
Okay, so nobody's crying. I don't even know where I am in this stupid book. All right, so at this time we're gonna ask Danny to come up here. He's gonna lead us through a sand ceremony. This is something that is new to us. I had never heard of it in this kind of capacity, but I will allow him to come on up. Danny!
I haven't got the coupon here. Okay, so oh man, I'll tell you what, it was pretty touching to kind of just hear those vows. You know, I know there was a couple people that were crying, so that was pretty freaking awesome. Thank you for blowing up the font here. So what we have here is we are gathered here today to celebrate the enduring love and commitment of Keith and Gina. Just as your love has has deepened and grown over these past years, so too does the symbol of the sand ceremony. So before you, you have the three vessels of sand. These two individuals right here, the containers, they represent each of you, Keith and Gina, right? Your unique love, your experiences, and the individual journeys before you came together. They represent your separate histories, your passions, and the wonderful individuals that you are and will continue to be. The third empty vessel, which you have right here, represents your life together. It is a symbol of your shared future, your blended lives, and your ongoing commitment to one another. Keith and Gina, I now invite you to pour your sand into the central vessel. And as you do this, let it be a visible and lasting symbol of your love and your intention to remain united.
I should have had this off.
It's okay. Here we go. All right.
Alrighty, so now let's
I'm gonna mix them. They're gonna mix these. Let's go to your side. Go to your side. Okay. And I don't know how much there is,
Very good.
but that looks perfect.
That's more Gina.
Alright, yeah, come on, right? Alright, so by the way, that was a very, very perfect pouring there, right? But as the individual grains of sand have been combined, they can no longer be separated into their original containers. May this unification create a bond that transcends all earthly measures as you continue to build a home filled with understanding, patience, and joy, and continued love. Just as the sands are forever blended, so too are your lives, irrevocably intertwined, bound together by the love that has grown and deepened with time, and strengthened by the priceless gift of each moment that you share.
All right, so at this time, thank you, Danny, appreciate it. And so, so right now, so that concludes this part of the ceremony. Antonio and Esme have some tickets that they're gonna hand out to everybody. And then we'll go over to the other side and so we'll hang out for a little bit and then dinner should be served-ish. I don't know if we're behind or schedule we're good, but eventually we'll get some dinner. And also I will ask if y'all don't mind taking a group photo. There's a wall over there. I'll let you know when, but just we're good. So Tone and Esme got the tickets, and then the first row guys, and then so the immediate family will go over first, and then Tone and Esme will hand if you just, your side over there. And we didn't rehearse this part because we didn't have time, but as we over here on this side.
And then it's open bar, so the tickets will help keep a track of the drinks. So they give you tickets for the drinks. You can use it for soda drinks.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Sorry. Like I said, no rehearsing. Let's go.
Come on. Yeah, yeah.
I know, you still stuck it. You did amazing.